You guys, someone sent me a plant mail. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peachy and this is Plant and Style. So today's episode is another plant chore video. So I'm going to name this episode number 2. We officially started our plant chore series, and if you have not seen the first one, I'll leave the link up here and you guys can watch it and check it out. Today's video is definitely one of the most exciting. I know I keep saying that, but it truly is because one of you generous people have sent me a plant mail. Jonna, thank you again so much. I appreciate this. Is such a very nice gesture. So yeah, this is going to be so exciting, and I want to share everybody what you gifted me. So I hope you don't mind, and yeah, let's get started. I'm sorry guys that I am outside as well again because it's very nice out. It's summer and we should take advantage of the lighting and the temperature, and so we don't have to make a mess indoors as well. So since I only have a limited time to do this, my family just went to the golf range. My family loves golf. I do too, but times like this I usually take advantage and do some plant chores when everyone wanted to practice their golf swings. And yeah, and this needs to be done anyways. My goodness. Wow. That is so exciting. Jonna has an Etsy shop, you guys. So you guys can check this out. She has made her own seedlings from, this is the Dorayaki and Forgetii. So that is so exciting. If you wanna follow her on Instagram and Etsy, here are the informations, and I'm also going to leave the informations in the description box down below so you can go back and check it out. And yeah, so she didn't ask me to promote her or any of that stuff, so she was just so darn kind and generous to have shared her seedling with me. And here's number 1, bottom and top. Very nice. Look at that. Very nice packaging. So she also mentioned that it's been hot where she's from. We are hoping that the plants did not get cooked in the process on the way here. So yeah, fingers crossed. It's the excitement of unboxing plant mail. It's all in that. It's a nerve-wracking situation sometimes, especially if it's imported. But look at that fluff. It's got some polyfill and seedling number 1. Oh my goodness. What? Wow. It's the rounder one. Look. Oh, it looks so healthy. It's alive. Look at that. And it's already getting ready for a new leaf. And look at that fresh aerial root right there. Wow, this is so pretty. This is once again, Anthurium Dorayaki cross with Forgetii. Not sure if it's a dark Forgetii. No, it says Forgetii only. But what? It's so cute. Oh my goodness. That is so exciting. I definitely have the Anthurium bug. So be careful out there. Don't get bit by the Anthurium bug because it can be very expensive. And yeah, that's where we at right now, and I'm just grateful for all the baby seedlings that are way more affordable. So that is a great way to start your collection when you're new into the anthurium world. Getting them as a seedling is actually really good because then your plant can get used to your environment at an early age, and it will be an easier transition, I think. So rather than a mature specimen and this specimen is used to like a greenhouse condition, like a better condition than yours, then it's gonna shock it, and then it's gonna stress it out, and worst case scenario, you might end up losing all its foliage and start over anyway. So starting young is oftentimes a better option when you're collecting plants, I believe. But of course, you do you, and I'll do me. That sounds... Oh my god! What? What? Oh, there's a new leaf also. I hope it'll make it. But look at this one. This one came from the same parent. This is what I mean about anthurium being different from each other, really. Although, like, normal people would probably see this as the same plant, just different sizes. This is rounder and this is more elongated. What? Look at that. That is just crazy. Wow. And it's got a new leaf. Wow, these seedlings are so healthy. Look at all those leaves that it came with. They're bushy, and it looks like all the leaves have survived, and there is another fresh aerial root poking out there. That is so amazing. Thank you so much, Jonna. I'm so excited. My goodness. Thank you so much. So what I'm gonna do here is I am going to leave it alone for the next couple of weeks and let it acclimate to my cabinet and to my environment. Then I'm going to repot it into lettuce upon because that's where I'm comfortable with right now. And yeah, so that's it for plant chore number 1. Next chore that we need to tackle is my philodendron glorious. And look how pathetic it looks right now. Oh my god. She needs help. She needs help so badly. Look. She's about to snap. I don't think that there's already aerial roots here. I tried to air layer it but failed. I don't know. Look how terrible of a job that is. And this has only been a few days. I just had to quickly save the aerial root that is fresh and plump in here. I didn't want it to dry out until I was ready to repot it. And I wasn't planning on chopping this one. I was actually initially planning on getting rid of this one, and then this leaf came out. This leaf has a sport variegation right there, as you can see. And it was more pronounced when it was fresh and still light in color. So now I want to chop and keep this top 3 leaves, this top part, and growth points right here. There's 1 and 2. So there's already 2 growth points forming. So by chopping on top of it, it will activate those 2 growth points, hopefully. Well, that's the plan. And this plant is heavily rooted in the pole already. I started this plant with one leaf cutting once again, and this was back in the a year already. It's already been over a year actually, and it grew this much. Since then, it had thrips, it had spider mites, and it lost a couple leaves up here, but I think that it's back into a good health and ready to grow for me. So I figured I'm gonna take care of her since she's showing off right now, and I'm actually going to repot it in my Atas plant pole. This time I'm not going to use the fishing line method to create a barricade on this one. This time I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna leave it as is with no barricades. I'm gonna add the moss as it grows, and I'm just gonna secure it with Velcro tape. I think the quality of moss that I have right now has longer strands. I think that the plant, the cutting itself, is going to act as a barricade anyways, so maybe that's why it's not part of the pole. Like, they didn't think that we need a barricade for the pole. So we're gonna do that. It's already secured. This is what we've done in the first plant tour episode, and so it's already secured at the bottom of the clear deli pot. Once again, I do have drainage there. I'm gonna use this glass vessel as a reservoir. Now it's the perfect size for it, and because I have holes on the side of the pot as well, it's gonna use that to wick the water from the reservoir. So I've done that successfully, and my plants have lived just like this since she's used to it. She's used to soak its feet, basically. Soak the bottom of the pot. Oh no! Soak the bottom of the pot in the reservoir. So yeah, Jesus Christ, scared me, Mama. Oh no. Okay, so oh my god, I think it just snapped. Did it? Oh my god, I think it did. I think I just broke it. Oh my god. Okay, well, okay, I guess we're gonna have to chop it now and look at the roots later. So we'll have some time to let it callus. So I'm gonna chop it right here at the very top, right above the growth point, the first growth point at the top. So okay, I'm gonna come closer for you guys to see. So there's the growth point right there. So I'm just gonna, actually, before I do that, okay, just balance. Before I do that, I'm gonna sanitize my shears with just 91% alcohol, and then I'm gonna chop it at the top of that node, right, like just like that. And then I also like to spray my fresh cuttings with diluted hydrogen peroxide, 1/3 of hydrogen peroxide, and then 2/3 water. So now we're gonna check at the roots and see what we have. Oh yay, it's not too bad. Actually has developed a little bit. There's two roots in there, which is enough. I'm fine with this because there's another new leaf on the way, and I want it to have enough support and actually grow bigger. I don't want to stunt the growth. After that, I want to dip the end into this rooting powder. So I have been using this one to all my cuttings. So I just basically dip it just like that, and then we're gonna wait 30 minutes or so for the cutting to callus over. But while we're doing that, actually, I'm going to, oh no, I'm going to wrap it back up, put it back into the moss very gently because those roots are very fragile. Okay, so meanwhile, we're gonna tidy up a little bit. I have to put away all my chemicals and stuff immediately before I forget because oh my god, I don't want my baby to get a hold of it. Fill out the bottom with some pond. Just like that. So I did put like 1/3 of the substrate down below, and then we're gonna fill it soon. Okay, we'll have to wait for that to callus over. Okay, while we wait, we're gonna look for more plant chores to do. So since we are on a dorayaki train right now, I have this Anthurium dorayaki Black Velvet Eastern Panama that I got recently and I've showed recently, and it's still in soil and a piece of leca apparently. I have been waiting for the newest leaf. This is the newest leaf that grew under my condition already, so that means that it's already fully acclimated in my cabinet, and now I am ready to move her into pond. Okay, so it's not fully established in the soil. As you can see, I can see a little bit of rottage. Is rottage a word? There's a little bit of rot. Oh no, oh my goodness. Now I'm kind of happy that I checked it out. There's a lot of rot happening. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I have a feeling this is freshly transferred to soil as well. Oh no. Okay. So I'm quite happy that I dealt with this right now. Wow. That was actually very lucky because I wasn't even planning on it, but I knew that it's in the list of my to-do list because eventually I do transfer new plants into pond. So I'm gonna go and rinse this out and I'll show you in a second what we have to work with. Hi, so like I said, we had a lot of rot. You see those stringy and black ends, so you wanna get rid of that. So there are fresh roots all around, but once rot is there, if you don't remove it, it's gonna stay there and it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna spread into the rest of the plant. So the idea is to clean it up, spray it down. Don't worry, this is very, very safe to your plant. I have this tested a million times. Not a million times, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I found a pot to use. I've decided to use another deli cup because they're very handy dandy. I have holes in there once again, and this time I'm gonna use a wicking rope because I am planning on using this as a cover pot, and it fits perfectly in here. Actually going to use another vessel right here to act as my reservoir because it's very snug and it fits perfectly like so, and it's still very aesthetic. So this is another way for you guys to reuse your cover pot. And if you're like me, and I've collected a lot of cover pots before I discovered that I don't really need it with semi-hydroponics because I now prefer just clear vessels and self-watering pots that have easy access to the reservoir, so I can like visually see if the pot needs water or not. I'm constantly looking for materials for any plant related products that will make my plant care easier and more manageable. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna refill the bottom. So we're gonna add a layer at the bottom, and then add the plant. And what I do with the wick is to try to like make it touch the roots so it can have easy access to the water. I'm also going to remove this old leaf that it's already crisping because we don't need that. Oh, there you are. So you can see I have my pond here next to me and my mess as well. So backfill. Right, so there it is. I'm gonna leave it like just like that, and you can see from the side. Tap it up. See how the pond is sipping through the air pockets and filling it. So yeah, now it needs more, a little more for stability, just like that. And put it in this cover pot, and that's it. And since this is the first time that this plant is in pond and was in soil, so it means it was used to getting watered from the top. So I'm gonna do that for the next couple weeks to let the plant get used to pond. I'm gonna go water it and let it drain on the side, and then I'm also still going to fill this with water. It will be my guide. I think I'm gonna put halfway through when I see that the water reservoir is getting used, and that's when it's ready to completely get watered from the reservoir instead of the bottom. You can just refill the reservoir from then on. Okay, very quickly, I have a few more minutes. And I wanna pot up my glorious real fast. Okay, so I'm gonna use that same moss. I'm trying to secure it so the aerial root is submerged into the pot and new aerials on the top is able to touch the new moss. So I tied it up first just so I can freely backfill the pot with pond. So I'm just adding. So I'm filling it with moss. I'm basically using the stem, the branch, to act as a barrier so that the moss won't fall. Like that. Pack it tightly so it doesn't dry out easily. And then put this back just like that. And tidy up once again because there's moss everywhere. Just like that. You see? Wow, it actually holds and it's not so bad. So you probably don't need a barrier or like a mesh in front after all, as you can see. So yeah, there she is. Oh my goodness, I love this. This makes it actually very easy. Look at that. And very stable, as you can see. Whoa. This is Philodendron glorious, and I chose this pole because I know that it's gonna give it good stability because the foliage on this plant gets really ginormous, like really gigantic, and it will need all the support. And this vessel right here is very thick and very heavy. This is a heavy one, so that's going to be its reservoir. So then for sure it's going to be stable as well, and it's not going to be top heavy. So yeah, I love this. I love this setup right now, and once the plant is rooted to the moss, this moss is gonna get packed. It's gonna get compacted basically, and the roots are going to make it all stable. Brilliant. Thank you so much once again, Atas Plant Paul. Again, I'm gonna leave their information in the description box down below if you guys wanna check them out and try this very aesthetic and stable moss bowl, new moss bowl, acrylic moss bowl that is. So okay, well, this is a bonus unboxing, I guess. Well, I did not expect that my plant mail, my other plant mail is coming today, and this is from Sam's Hoyas. I am so excited because this is the first time that I am buying from Sam, and I've heard so much about him, and yeah, I'm so excited. He just recently did a purge over his Instagram stories, and yeah, I finally was at the right time. It was at the right timing, and I was able to grab a few Hoyas for myself. And oh my goodness, what great prices he had. Oh my goodness, I wish I had more money. Because oh my god, he had some like great unicorn specimens that I've never even heard of, and especially Hoyas. And one of these plants here is an ultimate Hoya wish list for me, something that I've always wanted but it just hasn't come around yet, or if it did, it was still too pricey. And his price for this plant is amazing. I am so grateful. Oh my goodness, look at that. What a top-notch packaging once again. And okay, so I'm just gonna speed through this because my daughter is sleeping and I'm sneaking over here. And I want to unbox this because I cannot delay this one. First one is Hoya Rhyme right here. It's got some beautiful splashes right there. It's amazing. Hoya Rhyme, very nice. Like I said, I'm just gonna speed through this. We're in a very tight schedule. My heart is beating so fast. It's like I'm being sneaky, which I am. This is so exciting. Ooh, I can reuse this packaging. I have never shipped plants before, so I think I'm gonna start doing so pretty soon, maybe if I have time. See, that's my problem here. Like, I don't want to offer shipping yet. When every time I purge, I just prefer like local pickup because that's easier, so much easier and less stressful. So this is the Hoya Mini Bell Splash. Yep. So yeah, like adding a bunch of silver and splashes in my collection, obviously, because yeah, just like variegated, same variegated plants is just so exciting because of the different leaves or different variegation that you get each time. So this one, oh my goodness, it's so cute. Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's so cute. This is the Hoya Lacinosa Perangin, Durian Perangin. Durian Perangin is a waterfall in Malaysia. So I guess this plant is found in that area. Durian also is a common, famous fruit in the Philippines. I personally don't like to eat it or be around it. I just can't. It's too too potent for me. This is it. This is the plant. Oh my gosh. This is the plant that I have been wanting forever, since it was like probably $100 a cutting. But now it's way less. Oh my goodness, look how big this is. There's 2 nodes in here. But this is the Hoya Silver Dollar. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh wow, why did I wait so long to get this? Well, because it was too expensive. But now, my goodness, it's so pretty. It's so silvery, and oh my god, this plant is so pretty. Yeah, okay, that's it. This is great. I'm actually getting stuff done with this plant chore video. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and if you are, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell down below so that you'll be notified when my future video drops. You can see behind me, my family is home, so I'm gonna cut it right now, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you so much again, Jonna, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!